Hello and welcome to my Final Fantasy VII any percent no slots tutorial. We're doing it live. This is gonna be I'm talking to YouTube right now. This is gonna be a edited together live streamed tutorial. And the reason we're doing it live is because I work a lot better in a live environment. If right now I was just thinking about me editing later, I would be like stammering over all of my sentences. I'd be saying all the sentences more than once and fucking everything up, you know. My brain doesn't operate that way. I have to do it live. Here we go. It's time. I'm gonna pull up Final Fantasy VII. I guess the first thing to talk about is hardware. You want to get a slim model of a certain model, and this is for load times. So I have an SCPH right on the top middle there, SCPH 90K. So if someone says that they're running on a 90K, right, this is what they mean, is the SCPH model number on the back of the system. From what I have heard from other people who have tested, the 90K slim model is, in general, it is the best model to run PS1 games on because it has the best load times. Now, for Final Fantasy VII specifically, you may actually want a SCPH 79,000 something. A 79K I've heard is preferable specifically for FF7. I've also heard it is a negligible difference, so if you get a 90K like I did, you should be totally fine. Now, we'll talk about fast disk speed real quick. If you only have a fat PS2, you can run it on a fat PS2, and that will still be faster than a PS1. And if you only have a PS1, you can run the game on a PS1. This is just optimal, right? This is the optimal hardware to shoot for. Remember to include this on your speedruns. When you boot up your system, you should have the disk tray open so that when you boot the system, you get your PS2 startup, and then you get the browser menu. From this menu, you see the triangle for version. If you hit triangle for version, you get this menu, and on PlayStation driver, you hit triangle for options, and here's your disk speed option, which you can change to fast. This is huge, all right? Just change that, go back here, close your disk tray, and that's how you, and you're gonna, here's the deal though, you have to do this every time. Because the system, I think it's because some games are not compatible with fast disk speed, so Sony decided to make it not remember this setting and make you have to turn it on every time so that you don't just set it and forget it to fast and then, oh, why do some of my games not work? You know what I mean? And you've forgotten that you enabled this option or something like that. I don't know. But you have to do it every time that you've powered it on from standby. So here's what I mean. So you turn it on, and the button combo to just remember that you'll get in muscle memory is just triangle triangle, X down X, circle circle, right? To get it real quick. Here's the deal. Okay, check this out. So I close the disk tray and the game starts, right? Check this out. If we hit reset, and then I open the disk tray again. So I tapped reset and opened the disk tray. Now, we've got, actually, you know what? You guys should just be looking at the PlayStation over there. Now, if we pop in here, you'll notice that it's back to standard. So you have to do it again. However, now that you've reset the system and turned it to fast a second time, check this out now. This is just a weird detail. It's kind of funny that this is what we're starting with, but it's very important. Oh, I wonder what this is behind me here. Just another camera? I don't even know what my OBS scenes are sometimes. Okay, so now tap reset, open the tray. Now that we've done it a second time, it remembers. So at this point in the day of speedrunning, after you have reset and set it to fast a second time, now when you reset, you don't have to set it to fast anymore today. Until you set it to standby again. So we're done for the day, we hold the power button down, boom, now the PS2 is off, you know, it's still plugged in, and so you got the red light, so it's off, but it's like standby, you know. Now that we've put it in standby, it is once again standard. So, every day when you turn it on from standby, you got to switch it to fast. And if it's your first reset, you got to switch it to fast. After that, you're golden. All right? And that is PS2 Slim disk speed. Remember, from the browser, triangle gets you to the disk speed option. Set it to fast. Circle back to this menu. Close your disk tray. And also, once again, to reiterate, show this on your VOD, on your video that you record for submission. Show the powering on of the console, because one of the rules, at least right now, which can be viewed at speedrun.com/FF7, is that you are not allowed to do any pre-game manipulation. And so the way that you prove that you have not done that is to show the sequence from power on to selecting new game, and that there was no funny business in there. You know what I mean? You just turned your disk speed to fast, and the first thing you did was you chose new game. All right. Let's get further into it.